Hi my friends, how are you? Welcome to Eden's Secret. Thanks to everyone for watching. All my old viewers, especially the ones who have been with me from the start, right through to all my new viewers. I'm very grateful. I know I always say that, but I just want you to know that I mean that. I really mean that. When I started doing this, I didn't even think one person would be interested in anything I've got to do. But here we are, 2.5 years later on YouTube, and a lot of people seem to like what I'm doing, so thank you. I really mean that. So what we've got here today, what I'm doing is I'm trying to update my melt and pour soaps. I've done some crazy various styles of melt and pour, some with a lot of work in. Then I went back to it being rather simple, without decorating the tops, and I thought it just looks so much nicer with the top decorated. So can we see in there? That's right into the tube. So I thought they needed a little bit of updating, so here we are with the updated version of Raspberry Ripple. Now I am going to change the name of this. Raspberry's still going to be in there, but I've really gone off the name Raspberry Ripple, and this is so much more. The smell of this is so much more than just a Raspberry Ripple ice cream. So that's why I don't want to call it that anymore. So I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It might just be dark raspberry or black raspberry or something like that. Not sure. So I just wanted to give you a look across the top, and now we're going to cut it. Unfortunately, we're not going to be cutting much of this because I tend to sell these mostly in loaves rather than in slices. So I'm just going to cut half of one of the loaves here. I'm just looking for my tape measure because I often guess it, the size of it, but I'm actually going to measure it. It's just a lot easier to get it spot on that way. So what I'll do is I turn it on its side like that. Gives you a good look at what it looks like from the side and the bottom. And these loaves are 19.5 inches or 50 centimeters, and so each loaf is 9.75, and so I'm just marking it at 9.75, and we will mark the other one as well. And you'll notice with this one I've actually put some white in there instead of it just all being pink. I'm just going to cut this on its side just because that's where the mark is. It doesn't need to be cut on its side. And this is my smaller global knife because I've misplaced my big one again. And there you go. That's what it looks like inside. Just makes it a little bit more interesting with the white. And I've put the raspberries on top. Just cut this one in half. So it's not going to be a very long video, this. I've got a lovely swap video. Yeah, it's a swap video coming up soon. I'm really excited to show you those products, all the way from Australia, so that'll give you a clue. Right, so let's cut this. Now my glycerin soap slices are in between 130 and 140 grams. I know the norm in the UK is about 100 grams, but they just look so tiny to me. So that's why I always cut them bigger. And there we go, a short but sweet video of the raspberry vegetable glycerin soap. And it's got lots of the cute fairy dust glitter on the top. I always think the bits sticking out the top look cool. Just stops them being boring, although it makes them much harder to wrap. But hey, we'd rather it look good, wouldn't we? And there we are. It's so bright and light in this room. I absolutely love how bright it is. Even I've got the light on now, but even without the light, and it's grey outside. Gosh, what a summer we've had. It's been so depressing. Right, there you go. I'll see you next time. I've got something quite interesting coming up next. I think it's something that hasn't ever been done before, but I'm sure if those copiers out there want to start copying it, they'll say, well, everybody's doing it. It's not your design or your idea. But I've had a look and I can't find any anywhere, so it is my idea. It's one that I've created myself and come up with myself, so I hope you really like it, and it'll make a really cool Christmas present. But I'll talk a little bit more about that when we do the video. I'll see you very soon. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.